Hi, Zen Seekers. Good morning. I hope you had a glorious weekend. Fall is in the air. The colors still have some beauty and are around. It's just such a magical time of year. I love it. I love it. Well, I don't know about you, but I did have some moments last week where I really felt that I needed to take some mindful breaths. And most of the time I remembered to take the mindful breaths. That is the thing, trying to remember. If you need to, put a note on your palm or your wrist, or the infinity sign is what we did this week. Whatever it takes to remind you, a string around the finger, that when the going gets tough, take some deep, sweet, full breaths. It will help. This week I want to take our breathing a step further. Why am I just breathing right now? Well, it's not all we're going to do, but it really is the foundation of mindfulness. It is like an anchor, and it helps you focus when stressful things come up. It also can lower your heart rate and blood pressure. It can decrease chronic pain and the conditions themselves, and it can stimulate the vagus nerve, which is the flight, fight, or freeze nerve. So when you breathe in fully, it squelches that, it calms it down. I also have other tricks for that as well, but we're gonna start with breathing now. So when going gets tough, try to remember to do those mindful breaths. But on top of it this week, I'd like you to try to find a quiet moment if you can, someplace quiet and still where you won't be disturbed. It won't take long. Lock the door if you need to, and put your one hand on your heart, your other hand on your stomach, and just notice how you're breathing. Just take natural breaths. Don't try to make it, don't force it or make it a fake breath. Just a real honest to goodness breath. So breathing in and out. Be mindful of what's happening to your chest and your stomach. What's happening with your chest, your shoulders? Are they staying put? Are they tensing up and going up? Try to relax enough that your shoulders stay away from your ears. How about your stomach? Is it moving? It should be moving in and out. When you take an inhale, it should be out. And then if you take a deep one, it should be your stomach. And then after that, your lungs fill up. And then on the out, the stomach should be going down and the chest goes down after it. So the stomach moves first and then the chest. And then it's the opposite way, the stomach and then the chest. So be mindful of that when you're taking your first breaths in this very quiet, locked away place. If you've ever sung, I know there are music teachers and musicians who are in our group. I love that. You should remember how to breathe correctly. I'm done teaching music, well, at the public schools, so I'm going to try not to lecture on posture and how to take a full breath, but it's so important. It's the best way to get the most bang for your buck with your mindful breathing. Okay? Lecture over. So after you're observing your breath, I want you to inhale in through the nose for 2 counts, then hold it for 2 counts, and then exhale for 2 counts. I usually use 2 singing bowls for this, one for the inhale, one for the exhale, but this is what I have here today. And I need to help myself through life not being perfect and exactly the way you want it. So this is what I'm going to use today. So inhaling through the nose exhale through the mouth. Nice, clearing, releasing exhale. Try it again. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale through the mouth. Take a breath and make sounds if you need to. Whatever you want to make. Nice, releasing, clearing sounds. Again, in through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. One more time. In through the nose. Keep your shoulders low. Hold. Out through the mouth. You can repeat this as many times as you'd like or can. I suggest trying to do this at least once a day, locking yourself away somewhere where no one can bother you, and take the mindful breaths. And breathe along with me on the video if you want to. I'd fast forward through all of the things I just said and wait for, look for when I pick up the singing bowl and fast forward to, that sounds like an old person word, isn't it? Fast forward. Go to the section where I pick up the singing bowl. And that is the start of the exercise. I hope that this serves you well. And this has been your Monday Mindful Moment. Have a great week, everybody.